Hello everybody, this is Badger Wild and we are back with a Space Engineers build review. This one, oh boy, this one is wildly overcomplicated and I love every minute of its overcomplication. We're even going to try this thing out a bit, see how it operates, just fly it a bit because I'm not too confident in combat with this thing. But anyway, what we have going on is the A36 mobile suit. Now it uses Decorative Blocks DLC, it uses Warfare 2 DLC, and the Heavy Industry DLC. Uh, it's really good. It's got all this extra stuff that goes with it. We're not gonna mess with this stuff. However, the maker of this particular build has said, if you want to modify it, please pay attention to thrusters and all this stuff. He also states down here at the bottom, which is really cool, author is Freeme Lodi Zero. If you create a better structure on this blueprint, even if it's only a small part, you can republish this blueprint. So if you guys take this thing, make it your own, make it better, this guy is given full permission to mess with it if you want. Now, for what you're looking at here, which is now slightly moving, is this monstrosity. Yeah, it looks like a Gundam. Let me hop in this thing here so you can see how this sucker looks while we're just sitting in here in it. So anyway, let's go ahead and check this out. Number one is heel control for the heels down here, which is why it looks like something out of Code Geass. Just kind of maneuvering over here. Number two, oh wait, this is second place. Never mind. Number one is, I believe it's, yeah, that operates a type of thrust mode where it stops it. It's kind of like an air brake system. Number two is heel control, so you can keep the thing from going, you know, like just nuts. Let me get it tilted back up here. It does use the does use a lot of systems. Number three turns on weapons, and they shoot pretty much at whatever you're going to be pointing at. So if you turn this off, well, let's turn it off here. It will turn the weapon system off. If I'm looking over this direction, more in the front, it's not perfect, but you get the idea. I think you can also turn this thing on to where it will automatically target. That's why we're not going to take this thing into combat yet, because I'm not too confident with this thing taking it into combat. Number four disables that. Number five messes with your launch system. Glad to see somebody using the multi-system for the weapon core. Number six is a type of missile that I have yet to figure out. I think I need to lock on. Number seven is a automatic minigun on the side, which will go after missiles and target them. Like I said, lots of fun stuff. Number eight, let's see, number eight. Don't know what number eight does. Have not a clue. Number nine runs some type of programmable block. If I turn it off, I have no idea what it does. This is beyond me in terms of engineering, if y'all haven't figured it out. Number one controls the shield. This pulls the shield up so you can access it, and it'll come up and be used. Number two, let's see what that does. Number two puts down your main thrusters in the back. Number three runs pretty much. Oh wait, I must have activated something in here. Let me check here. Okay, that's hip control. That's what that is. Number eight. So we'll just lock that in place right now. Number six, or number three, is inertia dampeners. So if you want to turn off your inertia dampeners, get this thing to where it'll land on the ground and move around. Number six is your pistons, which enables you to open up the back heel so this thing can glide. And number 8 and 9 are basically your controls for your system down here. As you can see, I can pretty much take this thing and it'll just kind of hover around the moon's surface. It's actually got a hover mode. This thing can fly, by the way. You can see how this thing just kind of moves. It is this is damn near probably the most impressive mech I have ever seen, and it is using some mods to make itself work. So before y'all get the idea of okay, this thing looks pretty cool, it uses a lot of mods. So we're just gonna hit the thrust here, slow it down, go into flight mode real fast. And you can see it automatically, watch, when I hit this thing forward and I tell it to stop, you'll notice the legs kick forward and it uses a lot of its inertial systems. I'm not sure if that's one of the mods, because there is like a control block mod that's been put on this thing. If the author finds out that I did a video on this, please let us know in the comments. Well, there are going to be questions about this thing in the comments. I guarantee it. A lot of them I'm not going to be able to answer. But it flies. Other than you feel like you're threatening Clang, and you feel like Clang's going to probably want to get a piece of you afterward. It runs and flies really decent. It's got some side-to-side thrust. You can see this thing operate. We might go take on a harasser with this thing just to see what to do. It does come with also defensive shields, so we might be doing, I don't know, we might do pretty good against something. Maybe, maybe not. But as you can see, this thing moves pretty good. And it's got like its actual emergency brake, which stops the unit, and then you can disable. Like I said, I mean, if you were going to build a mech, you couldn't build one that would look better than this, I don't think. I mean, this is a pretty good template for a mech. And it works. It works. It works pretty good. I'm liking the way it operates. But I mean, if y'all want to check this out, I've got a link to it in the description. Before you can subscribe to it, you do have to acquire all of the... you will have to acquire... I just love the way this thing moves. Okay, I just love the way this thing moves. Do we have an enemy coming our direction? Yep. Oh, we got enemies. Oh, hey. Alright, defensive systems are operating. We are in the fight. I'm pretty good at dodging missiles. It's loud, though. Well, I said I was pretty good at dodging missiles. Oh, jeez. That's a lot of firepower back there. 3 maybe? That's not working. Let's try number 6. Okay, number 6 just lobbed a couple missiles at him. Oh, it just automatically fires at him. Let's see, how much damage are we taking? Yeah, we lost the arms. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the fun part about Space Engineers, okay? It's not built for mechs. Oh, geez. Hang on. Let me get to a better position here so I can put this thing back out. But yeah, a really cool concept. I like the way it works. I think there needs to be like a little bit of... like, we're almost to mechs. If King keeps asking what they want us to put in here, I would love some specialized parts just for mechs. They like rotors and stuff that don't break. They're specifically for mechs that we can't use for anything else. That would be really fun to pull up there and utilize and bring those into a game. But yeah, let me pop this thing back in here real quick. I mean, yeah, this thing is... as far as concepts are going, this is a really good idea. And like most mechs, it's going to be flimsy. Okay, when you build a mech like this, that flies and stuff, it's going to be flimsy. So it is a pretty lore accurate. I wish I could figure out how the main guns work, and I may fiddle around with this thing and figure them out eventually. But as far as a concept mech, it's really good. I do love this, and if y'all want to check this thing out, it's links to it is in the description. When you subscribe to it, when I first subscribed to it, I kind of messed up and did not download all the mods, and I had to start finding the mods. I had to go back and unsubscribe and resubscribe. So when you subscribe, give it a second, and it'll give you a list of mods to download to make this thing work. And then you can throw it in there and make it work. There is a non-modded version of this, but it just it doesn't have the kick. There's something missing from it, and it just doesn't have the speed that this one has as it operates. Let me turn this sucker here and get a really good money shot out of this. Turn this thing to the light so we all can see it good. Yeah, so this is what you're looking at right here. Let me see where these are. I'll just turn the gun on real quick. Oh, huh, that didn't work out like I hoped it would. Anyway, like I said, it's a very interesting concept, this thing, and it here's the thing. As far as mechs go, this one really works well for how it's designed. If you're wanting a fast mech that can move in quick and hit hard and hit fast, I think the something that should be done with it is probably take the main gun that's on the arm and probably turn it to turret control, and then you would have something that would work a little bit more efficiently. You could lock onto a target, your gun would then lock onto the target, and then you'd be able to just fire like crazy. Um, but otherwise, nifty little mech concept here, and it's really cool. Be sure to check the guy out that made this. I mean, he did a very good job. Like I said, link to this will be in the description. I can't say that I can't say enough about how impressed I am with this thing, because it actually, to an extent, it can fight in combat. It can do pretty good. We're getting closer to the idea of mech fights in Space Engineers, folks. So yeah, this is the next. This is going to be like the next big thing, and I think this is something that Keen is asking right now what we want. I'm going to put in there. I would like some parts specifically for mechs, so that we could like a mech cockpit, uh, not mech weapons, but I would like a revamp of the rotors and hinge system so that they don't clang as badly, and probably some type of walking system, or just keep it the way it is now. I mean, something that the mechs can walk on. I would like, however, a mech control block that does like mech controls, enables you to do like walking motions, or enables you to do like certain motions and certain modifications, kind of like the way the event controller works. But I mean, dang, this is, you look at this thing and you see it just like flying, and you watch it just stop itself with its own thrusters, just move and stop itself. That is something that we really need. We also need something for like subgrids. I can't say enough good stuff about it. If you guys want to check it out, like I said, links in the description. Also, if you made it this far in the video, I have a subscribe star, $1 a month. If you want to do the maximum for me, just actually directly donate to the channel. That's a great way to do it. I've got ideas for, I've got new concepts and stuff that are going up on there that you can go on, check out. Some early access stuff that you probably haven't seen before. I'll be talking about projects and stuff on there now. Right now, I've got a project on there that only the people that are paying $1 a month know about. So it's going to be pretty good. I've hinted at this, but I'm going to be doing updates on it, and it'll be something you guys can check out. So if you want an early idea of what it is I'm talking about, be sure to head over there and look. Also, I have Rumble channel, and you guys can go over there and check out some of the videos over on that. I've got to mess around with that thing a little bit. It seems to be having a hiccup. Also, if you want to just support me the old-fashioned way, you can like, comment, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Always helps out. It always helps the algorithm. You guys have pushed me through the algorithm so many times. It's been amazing. By the way, folks, I am Badger Wild saying stay safe, stay frosty. I am going to take this idea and I'm going to run with it. I got to build a mech now for us. Probably nothing that'll fly, but something that can hover on the ground and shoot with extreme, that can just blow things away with extreme prejudice. But anyway, thank you all for watching. And as usual, I'm Badger Wild saying stay safe, stay frosty. And I'll see you guys in the next video.